Come on. Yeah. No, don't worry about it. Come on. No, we don't. I don't know why they have that pick a number thing. Yeah. I don't have anybody. I can help you. How you doing today? That's great. That's great. What can I help you with today? Okay, so you wanna check your heritage? Totally understandable. Well, that's something that we do here. Um, let's see. Have you ever done anything like this before? Or okay, okay. Well, basically, we're gonna run your DNA. We're gonna collect your DNA, I should say, and then we're gonna run your DNA, and we will do extensive tests on your DNA, to trace trace your genetic makeup back to your roots, things like that. We're gonna figure out all the different everything that makes up your genetic makeup. Um, People tend to find a lot of answers or the answers that they're looking for, and sometimes they don't. So before we get started with the actual DNA collection, I'm going to go ahead and it's not really a questionnaire. I just want to have some notes. I'm going to take a couple notes. I'm going to ask you a couple questions, okay? So first thing would be, what type of answers are you hoping to get from this DNA or ancestry search? Okay. I totally get that. So, just to repeat it, making sure that I understand, um, you're not necessarily looking to connect with lost or unknown family members, although that would be, you wouldn't, you're not opposed to that by any means. You would just like to know your DNA or your genetic makeup, and where your roots are. That's totally understandable. Okay, my next, not question, but I just want to get, again, on record. Um, how do I say this? Is there anything, as far as your family tree, are there any breaks in your family tree? Are there any missing branches from your family tree that you, not necessarily looking for answers for, but just a general, okay, yeah, I am so glad you understood the question. So your father is adopted, okay, but he's adopted within the family. I'm sorry. When you say your father is adopted, I get that. What do you mean within the family? Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. So your father was adopted by one of his uncles, which would have been, so who was, okay, so your mother. Okay, let's back it up a little bit. Let's back it up. Tell me, break down your family tree for me, or break down your family tree as it pertains to the breaks or missing links relevant to this case. Okay, so your mother was a teen parent. Okay, so your mother was a teen parent, a teen mother, and she was pregnant by an older male. Okay, okay, so your mother's family did not, so your maternal family at the time did not approve, and so they made her give you up for adoption. Okay, and your mother's uncle. Okay, so that would be your great uncle. Okay, so your great uncle adopted you. So your father is biologically your great uncle. Okay. Okay, very interesting. And as far as your father, okay, so father is a no. Well, that is definitely not uncommon here. And again, we don't promise answers because there's no way for us to know if we will be able to find. But there's if there's links out there and that we can find and that we can link together, that definitely will happen. Okay, if other family members or other people that might share your genetic makeup or whatever, they might be looking for answers too. Because okay, so you have no so your maternal side of the family is the same family as your paternal side as it pertains to your adopted father. Okay. Meaning that your adopted father, I just want to make sure I'm right and I have this interactive. Your father who adopted you is blood related to you through your mother's side. Okay, so you were adopted within the family. Okay. And you have no knowledge or information pertaining to your paternal side. Not any family members, you have no. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to have this is not a medical procedure by any means. This is just, I'm going to take, this is the portion where I'm actually going to collect the DNA cycle, okay? So of course I want to make sure that I'm protecting myself and protecting you as well. Okay? So I have on one glove and I will gently put on the second pair. We have a shortage of gloves in the building right now. Don't worry, we have gloves, just not standard gloves that you would usually see. But no worries, everything is protected. So first, I'm going to take the website. Oops, sorry. I'm going to take the website. If you don't mind, I'm going to just wipe off your face area. These are 100% cruelty-free, no scent. These are safe for your face and body. Like I said, I needed to get a little closer to you, so I'm just going to wipe off your face here. And like I said, these are cruelty-free, no scent, and safe for body, especially here in our office. I'm going to ask if you can just push your lip. I'm going to ask if you can push your lips like that, right? And I'm just going to, and I'm just going to, okay. Yeah, and I just did that to clean the area, clean your face or your mouth, just to. Okay, so the next part, it will be the actual DNA collection. We're almost done. Like, this will take 3, 4, 5, 25 seconds. And then I'm gonna get this sealed up. We'll do some exit questions and I'll get you out of here, okay? Okay. Great. So I'm gonna take I'm gonna take a few DNA samples. How we do it is I'm gonna take one sample and I'm going to go all around the mouth. And I'm gonna take another sample and I'm gonna scrape one side of your cheek. And I'm gonna take another sample and I will scrape the other side of your cheek. And then I will take another sample and I will scrape of the roof of your mouth. And then for my last sample, I will swipe your tongue as well as under the area, okay? And I will let you know which is happening at what time, okay? Okay, great. Just give me 1 second here while I prepare and type everything in. And I have my sterile. I have everything I need. I have my collection, I have my samples, and I also have my sterile bag that I will put each sample directly in the test. Okay? So, the first sample that I'm going to take is your full mouth, okay? So, if you don't mind, just to open up wide, I'm sorry, scoot a little over here. If you don't mind, just opening it up as wide as you can, like such. And have your tongue kind of pushed out so I can get everything. Oh, yeah, just like that. Perfect. Okay. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, great. Listen. I'll put it in the bag. Okay. For the second sample, like I said, I'm going to scrape out the right side of your cheek. Okay. I'm going to scrape a DNA sample out of the right side of your cheek. Exactly, yeah. Like I just explained, it's totally pain-free. You have nothing to worry about, trust me. Okay, great. Alright, so I'm just going to scrape. I'm just going to... Okay. The second sample here, and as you can see, I am directly putting in the sterilization bag. Okay, now I'm going to do your left side. Okay, yep, just open up wide. Okay, as you can see, the DNA sample going directly into the bag. Okay, so 2 more samples left. I'm going to do the roof of your mouth, so if you don't mind just looking up for me, yep, and opening your mouth wide. Okay. Okay. I have that DNA sample, and I'm going to put it in the bag. And last but not least, I'm going to go ahead and do your tongue, and your the bottom of your mouth. Okay, yeah, if you just open up, yeah, like that. And just scrape your tongue. Okay, great. As you can see, the last DNA sample, and I have put it in the bag. So, I have your DNA samples here. I'm going to get out your face now. I'm going to remove my gloves so I can finish the paperwork. Get you out. There's my trash can. Okay, so I'm going to write your name here. As you can see, it is labeled. And so I'm going to... So, Ashley, I'm going to have my assistant come and grab this. Yes. Can you package this up and let's get this over and into their file. Yes, and you can pick up their folder over there and you can put this with them and go ahead and start the process. Okay. Thanks, Ashley. Okay. So as you saw, I have my assistant take your DNA samples. They're gonna add it. She's gonna add it to your file. She's gonna go ahead and start the process of the DNA collection, things like that. Now, when I just conducted the test, but whoever you actually booked the test with whoever you did that, you answered the question because they asked you, did you want to do also like health benefits? So we also do DNA, but we also can like track if you have like certain traits for diseases or things like that. If you're at risk for X, Y, and Z, or if you have the genes of possibly getting or suffering from in the future X, Y, and Z, or things that you get, like I said, like traits you get passed on to your kids. So I don't know. Okay, so you did. Well, that's great. And that's just more answers that you would get, and they're not bad answers. All these answers are good answers. You're getting to know yourself and where you come from and what you're made of. Okay. So I just want to ask you a couple questions. I don't want to ask you. I just want to give you a few information details before you go. So you're good to eat and drink like normal. We're done with collecting your DNA. You don't have to worry about anything like that. You shouldn't experience any symptoms. If you do, don't be afraid to reach out and call our hotline. But we didn't really do anything too extensive here. So the hope is that you don't experience any type of symptoms or side effects after this. And I don't know if anybody has told you. But results take about 3 weeks to 2 months, anywhere from that time frame. There's no reason why somebody's test might have been closer to the 3-week point and why the others was closer to the 2-month point. We don't know why things vary case to case, or why certain answers why certain questions on our end take so long to get answered as far as about your DNA. All I can say is that there's no reason to panic or worry if you haven't got your results in a month, or even a month and a week or two. Give it that full time period of 3 weeks to 2 months, 8 weeks, and as long as you give it that time frame or time period, you should get the result. The results should just come. You shouldn't have to stress or worry about where they are. They should come to you in that time period. Okay? All right. Well, thank you so much for coming in and choosing us to choose and trusting us with your genes. I hope we can get some answers for you, and I hope you get everything that you're looking for out of this experience. Don't forget to tell your friends, or tell a friend to come by and check us out. Yeah. All right. Well, you have a nice rest of your day, night, and I will see you again soon. Okay. Goodbye.